Who do we have here? Mike, Chicago. You're on the Wilkow Majority. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Wilkow? I am a liberal, actually probably more of a moderate, and you may take issue with that. But the flaw with your argument with regards to your rejection of the whole tax issue is that you agree as a premise and you accept that the federal government has a right to tax.
Yes.
The issue is that you have not stated exactly how much the federal government should tax people. You don't have a position on that.
Yeah, I do. Whatever it takes to run an Article 1, Section 8 government.
Okay. And
Whoa, no. Let's stop right. Let's start with that. Okay?
Sure.
The federal government can't it's amazing how the federal budget works. They spend money first and then figure out how to pay for everything later, which is why we have a deficit. Do you
think that the founding fathers had money? Do you think that they had reserves available when the Constitution was signed and adopted? They didn't have. That's how it's always been.
What do you mean that's how it's always been?
When the Constitution was written, they did not have money immediately available to cover the things that you are generically describing.
No, I'm not generically describing, sir. Let me read to you Article 1, Section 8. Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises, to pay the debts, and provide for the common defense and general welfare of the United States. But all duties, imposts, and excises shall be uniform throughout the United States. Then there's 18 things they're allowed to spend what it is they levy in taxes on. They are enumerated spending powers of the federal government. The 10th Amendment leaves all powers not delegated to the United States government to the states government or the people respectively. So when you ask me what a tax rate should be set at, it should be set to spend on the 18 things that the federal government's allowed to spend their money on. If it's not in the 18 enumerated powers, where does the federal government derive its authority to spend money on this, that, or the other thing?
You're fighting a legal argument that has already been decided.
By who?
That's an argument.
By who?
That's an argument that could be listen.
Decided by who, sir? Decided by who? No, you can't say. No, you can't say that on this program, sir. You can't say it's been decided without telling me who decided it.
Okay.
Who decided it?
If
you said it was a legal argument that's been decided. Who decided this legal argument?
If it's unconstitutional, then why haven't?
I'm going to give you one last chance. I'm going to give you one last chance to tell me who decided this legal argument.
The federal government.
The federal government doesn't decide legal arguments, sir. They have no authority to decide legal arguments. Legal arguments are settled in a court of law, sir.
Sir, I'm a lawyer. Do you realize?
I don't care what you do. Your academic pedigree doesn't outweigh the strength of my argument, sir. Your academic pedigree does not outweigh the strength of my argument. You said illegal to... Mike, stop talking for a second. They don't decide legal arguments, sir. The courts decide legal arguments. You should know that if you're a lawyer.
Mr. Wilkow, calm down.
I'm not getting excited. You're just annoying me with your nonsense.
Just listen. The legislature passes laws. That's what Congress does. So it is therefore legal.
No, it's not, sir. If a law is unconstitutional, it is not legal. And the Supreme Court does not have the power to interpret the Constitution, only laws based on the Constitution, sir.
If the legislature passes a law imposing a tax that is unconstitutional, then an individual
No, hold on, sir. You're wrong about that, too. The Constitution was amended. The 16th Amendment gives the power of Congress to collect taxes from any income source derived. It still doesn't open up new spending powers, sir.
Sir,
don't laugh. You're wrong.
If the Congress...
I wouldn't let you. What kind of lawyer are you?
Sir...
What kind of... What's your legal specialty? Be honest with me.
Sir,
No, you're not really a lawyer, are you? You're not. You're not even a law student. Are you?
Actually, Mr. Wilkow.
Yeah, okay, you have a nice day. Thank you. Are you a lawyer or you just watch, like, law TV shows? I swear to God, what are they teaching in these law schools? What are they teaching in these law schools? Congress does not decide legal issues. The courts do. And the courts are limited to what they can decide on, too. Article 3 of the United States Constitution does not bestow any interpretive power in the hands of the Supreme Court. It simply doesn't. The 16th Amendment allows the federal government to tax whatever income source derived. It does not open new spending powers. The enumerated powers in Article 1, Section 8 are still static, sir. Go back to law school. This is the problem. They don't teach the Constitution in law schools anymore. They teach case law precedent. They teach scholarly interpretation. They teach everything but the Constitution as it's written. I could win this argument with anyone, any day, any place, any time. I don't care where you went to law school. I'm still right.